Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. We have another beautiful day today. I already came out. I'm leaving these out here now unless it gets below 40 degrees. So I put them out about an hour ago. I just scoot them back over here in between times in full sun. They seem to be looking pretty good this morning, I guess. Pretty soon I should be able to pot up these peppers. They hadn't got their new set of leaves on here yet, but it won't be long. I'll have to thin them out and pot some up. That Lucky Red's looking good right there. I hope they work out. If not, we tried. I might have to buy some, but Joe had to buy some tomatillos. I mean, he bought some, and he's got them out, but he couldn't find any good. He couldn't find any Cherokee purples yet. Maybe he could find some before it's over with. But they're hanging in there. I'll leave them out here for a while. Push them back in the garage for a while, and then I'll put them back out again. Keeping my fingers crossed, but the cat hasn't visited. I think this is the 5th day now that it hadn't used my beds for a litter box. This one's still alive here, whatever it is. I'm not for sure what it is. You gotta be patient. I can't wait to plant. If you plant too early, you got trouble. Oh yeah, I worked out here with flower seeds yesterday. To show you, I'll show you what they look like that I harvested last year. See if I can reach them. Bunch of junk back here. Need to clean up someday. Or get around to it, you know how it is. But here's what they look like. I don't know how good you can see them. Let's see. There you can see them a little better now. They look like potpourri. These are harvested flowers from last year. I had this whole thing full yesterday. This was all the way full. It's pretty big. And that's how much I planted of them. So I'll set these over here. Yep, so that's quite a few. I'm going to try to mainly just plant my own flower seeds. I mean, I've got some flower seeds. I think I'll plant some marigold seeds. But I think I'll just mainly plant what I harvested last year. Oh yeah, what I was going to show you is I worked out here at the rock for quite a while. Still got a few things to do, but I pulled up around it so where there was some ground exposed around all around this rock, and then put seeds down and then put some soil over it. And I also got the stuff from around these other plants that are growing. You can see what I mean. Still got some stuff to do. Trying to clean around these plants that are trying to grow. Give them a better chance. See the dirt, the black all the way around it. See, these have already grown since I uncovered them yesterday. These here. That shows they're getting more sun because they were kind of covered up a little bit. Can't wait for these to bloom. And those over there. As you can see where I put dirt here. Well, all the way around that. All the way around the whole rock. So that'll give them a better chance. Now we need a little rain on them. I worked, I'd say, over an hour on this yesterday. You can see here's one of the, you just sit here and see them. See all of them now. Unless you drop this one. Just seeding it. You can see how many's in one flower. I believe I about got all that one. And you just kind of, whoops, kind of move it around a little bit to get some, a little under the soil. They don't have to be much under it. There's some others in here. I did this for quite a while yesterday. There's another one. Just dig into it. I can't get this one apart very good. You get the idea. There's seeds falling all over right there. There's one. Just kind of cover it. Some soil. Well, you know it. There'll be some flowers. The rock looked really good last year. I'd come out here and do devotions, you know, with it facing the rock and the flowers. Then over here, I put some, and I reused all my old potting soil from last year that was in pots. So I put some of it down there, you can see. Oh, the squirrels already put one of the nuts right here. Look at that. Yep. So this has seeds in it. All through this. Not many of them are growing back here for some reason. Just those right there. There's one right down here. And there's a little one. I don't know why. We're supposed to mow today. In here there wasn't a whole lot of room because of all what's already growing. More flowers would bloom. So I just had to could do some in the middle here. Well, these are good today. So far they've been getting enough rain. It definitely needs mowed. So y'all will be able to just, basically you'll be watching my garden grow with me this year. Because I come out every morning, even when I had gardens, of course, before I did videos. I'm out every morning and check everything, do what needs to be done. If you want a successful garden, it's, of course, good plants matter, seeds and all that, but it's the way you take care of it too that'll make a difference. I used to not have time to look at the garden when I was working. I didn't have as much time to put into the garden, so I didn't have as good of a garden. It would end up with weeds in it and stuff. When you're working 60, 70 hours a week or something, you can't put time into it. It's all I could do to mow the yard, much less do anything with the garden. But now, of course, I have much more time. I guess we'll go in here. I could walk forever. Wow. It's good to get a little exercise in though. First thing. Well, it's not exactly first thing. I already did devotions and stuff, but it's part of my morning ritual, I guess. To walk if I can. Anyway, today's Wednesday, April 7th. Currently, I'd say it's 60 at least. It said 59 earlier. It's probably about 63 by now then. High today, 78. Precipitation, none. 62% humidity. Winds are at 5 miles per hour. Air quality is 71. That's awful high. It says moderate for pollution. But that's pretty. It's pretty high. I don't know if I've seen it that high before. 50 some I think I've seen it at, but not 70. Anyway, today will be Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. If you haven't seen it yet, watch the preview show I did yesterday, and you can see what we're going to be trying and what the nutrition facts are. Also, I haven't been able to do an Ask My Tablet for a couple days, so I will be doing one of those today. Bar anything happening, of course. And the thumbnail. Oh, I fixed Parmesan herb breaded pork chops. And y'all, those were delish. Believe me, they're really good. Those center cut pork chops from Aldi are good. Okay. Today's question: will you be going on a vacation this year? I may have asked that somewhere in the middle of winter, but now that it's actually getting time for vacations, just wondering if anybody's going to be, we haven't been on really a vacation probably in 20 years. I never could we never could really afford to when I was working. Usually I would take the week of vacation to do things around here. That's what I would do for my vacation. I would work around the house, in the house, any painting that needed done, anything like that. I used to be able to paint. Now Joy doesn't want me up on a ladder in case I was to fall. But I used to paint a lot. I mean, not a lot, whenever it was needed. Not a lot. Anything that needed it, I would paint. Of course, she helped too. Joy's pretty good at painting too. She would help. But anyway, will you be going on a vacation this year? And it's time for today's tidbits. Let me get a drink of water. I mean coffee. Let me get this thing fired up. Come on. Oh, it's not turned on. Oh no. It's taking a minute to come on, I guess. Come on. Put my glasses on. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. This one says Spooky Skull Rock in Joshua Tree National Park. Let me turn this down. Okay. It says Skull Rock is a naturally weathered granite rock formation in California's Joshua Tree National Park. The granite rocks were formed over 80 million years ago. It then became exposed to surface weathering and filtered gradually through groundwater, wind, and rain, forming into a skull shape. It says U.S. Army to use CATV to travel in frigid weather. It says the U.S. Army has planned to use cold weather all-terrain vehicle to help soldiers get around in the frigid ice and snow. The prototypes are expected to reach the Army by the summer of this year, and the field testing will be conducted sometime afterward. Notably, CATV is likely to replace the aging small unit support vehicles. It says, what are those elongated roll clouds in the sky? Morning glories are a rare type of low-lying, elongated, massive roll clouds that resemble pipelines. These clouds can be seen early in the morning and commonly occurs in the Gulf of Carpentaria region in northeastern Australia. They also move across the sky at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. Single-cell thunderstorms, aka pulse storms. You can see me in the reflection there. A pulse storm is a thunderstorm of substantial intensity which only produces strong updrafts or severe weather for a shorter period of time. Such a storm weakens and then generates another short burst, hence known as pulse storms. They often produce large hailstones along with damaging winds. This is Lake Michigan, deadliest of the Great Lakes. Lake Michigan is the deadliest of the 5 Great Lakes. It is because an average of 38 people drown and die every year in this lake. A large number of ships also have drowned here, and hence it contains a shipwreck graveyard. This is due to its frequent change in weather and huge waves of over 20 feet. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine that? Study links solar variability with La Nina events. A new study has revealed that there is a link between the end of solar cycles and a switch from... What is that? Oh, truck getting those sticks. Hope they got those ones people threw in my yard. Between the end of solar cycles and a switch from El Nino to La Nina conditions in the Pacific Ocean. It suggests that solar variability can drive seasonal weather variability on Earth. Researchers say that the start of a new solar cycle in 2020 is not random, but coincided with a La Nina event. Doesn't show the rest. How about Mount Vesuvius's deadly eruption? Uh-oh, I hit it. The eruption of Italy's Mount Vesuvius on October 24, 79 AD is one of the most famous and deadly natural disasters in history. It buried Pompeii and its nearby towns of Oplantis, Stabae, Herculaneum under ash, mud, and rock fragments. The raging volcano wiped out many lives in Pompeii and its surrounding within just 15 minutes. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. 15 minutes? That's, wow, you can't imagine what that would have been like. Okay, this says seasons can affect human brain volume. Scientists have found that the size of the brain gets larger during summer and smaller in winter. Brain scans revealed that subcortical gray matter volume is reduced between January and August and increased between August and December. Scientists believe that the blood flow changes with the barometric pressure affect the brain volume. Well, Eastern U.S. awaits stormy days. As a severe threat of storm system shifts slightly towards the eastern U.S., there is a possibility of winds, large hail, and an isolated tornado to the region. The risk region for severe storms will be larger, extended from the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas to western Alabama. This condition would cause travel hazards for truckers in the next few days. And then it says severe weather likely to move into south. Severe weather will likely move into the south by Wednesday afternoon, including Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas, with a massive threat of damaging winds, a few tornadoes, and large hail. But ahead of the stormy weather, there will be summer-like, warm, dry, windy conditions from California to the Great Lakes. So, that doesn't sound too good to me. Well, I guess that's going to be it this morning for Morning Coffee Break. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos. as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on doing something. God bless.